UCF Knights, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cowboys will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Knights offense will take the first swing of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd.
There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand if the offense declines the penalty. The Knights are rolling down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll say he stepped out of bounds. 17. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. From the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Knights in the hurry up. They want to run this quarterback. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught. Touchdown, UCF! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Santiago. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Complete downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the grab on the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Makes the catch. It's Chop. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Hand off from the shotgun.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
This quarterback part of their running game. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. All wideouts, no backs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Working that left side now.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to run for it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. From that spot on the field, you had to expect them to go for it, and it worked out.
Why the heck would you not go for it? I mean, I almost want to go for it on every part of the field, but especially...
Turning it on! They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time, late in the season, when you can go win those individual awards.
Snags it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. Using his legs, it's Santiago. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Cal is running away with this one thanks to an offense that has not been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up 14 over Stanford.
Snags it quickly on the left.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Punch Kicks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
It's on target and complete. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The Knights want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Finds his man.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, UCF! A great catch and run for 6.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pressure coming. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call.
Hold it. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of... Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Creates a little room. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay. Breaks into the open. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. And he's dragged down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. to go up top. It's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Knights are on the move.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some...
Touchdown, Knights! And the route is on.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
UCF 28, Oklahoma State 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last one. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll throw it. He's got him this time. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. It's complete on the right side. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Knights have pushed it inside the 20. They're working that left side. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. The Knights want to crank the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick release on the RPO. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Quick release by the QB. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Scrambling away. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, UCF! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Off and running. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This game is is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quarterback keeper. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Knights will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on second down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eye.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Reads it, fires complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Turning it on! A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
I think think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late.
Touchdown, Knights! And the punishment has been extended. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And to get rid of it quickly.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The Knights will hustle to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And while the game is all but decided, why not? Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, UCF! And the stomping has commenced.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Opening snap in this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line.